inspiration lesson comes from the seaside village of Port Merion, located in Wales in the United Kingdom. This village served as the backdrop and location for a famous British television series of the 1960s starring Patrick McGoohan entitled The Prisoner. The concept of the series was that a high-ranking British intelligence agent resigns his position unexpectedly, and then he is kidnapped and held prisoner by an unknown government that wants to know why he resigned, which the hero, identified only as number 6 throughout the series, refuses to share. The Bible shares with us that all apostles were beaten, hauled off to jail, and eventually killed for their beliefs. The apostles were hated by most of the Jews because they openly and publicly taught that Jesus was the Son of God. The Jews thought this was blasphemy against God, and they were more than willing to throw someone in jail over the issue. The more zealous a Jew was, the more they hated the apostles. Consequently, the apostles were persecuted and jailed more than most people, as discussed in Acts 5:17 through 18. The Apostle Paul is well known to have spent time in prison for his missionary work and service to the Lord. Ironically, before his conversion, Paul persecuted many people and put several of them in prison. Paul himself was in prison for 5.5 to 6 years of his own lifetime. And further, the Christians were afraid of Paul after his conversion because they didn't believe that he was converted. They remembered how he had treated their Christian brethren in the past. Peter was also imprisoned by Herod and chained to 2 soldiers. Through fervent prayer, God provided a miraculous deliverance by one of his angels in Acts 12:6 through 10. Besides formal penitentiaries, people held themselves captives in prisons of their own making. Some people are imprisoned by fears, negative thoughts, selfishness, greed, and poor attitudes. Others are imprisoned by bad habits such as smoking, watching too much mindless cotton television programs. What are some of the personal challenges you are facing that could be your personal prisons, keeping you from fully seeking to serve the Lord in your role as a school leader?